Lawformeteor710 has joined the stream on Twitch. Plodbot has joined the stream on Twitch. Lawformeteor710 has joined the stream on YouTube. Plod has joined the stream on YouTube.
Plod.
Plod has joined the stream on Twitch.
Plod has joined the stream on Twitch. Hello. How are we doing? I thought I'd better say something in chat, otherwise the bot wouldn't know I'm actually here. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing? We are post Christmas and we are before New Year, so I think this is the Twix.
Ron Bent has joined the stream on Twitch.
It's a lot easier to write Twixtmas than it is to say it. Hey Ron, how you doing? Welcome in. So how are things? How have you guys been doing? How was it? I know we normally say happy holidays to try and be inclusive, but let's be honest, we're talking about Christmas and talking about New Year. I know there's Hanukkah and there's other things going on, and we welcome all of those things, but yeah, it's mainly Christmas, isn't it? Let's be honest. So how you guys doing? I hope you are well, and how was yours? I hope it was everything you wanted it to be and you had a lovely time. We're going to be doing some stuff on Truly Bedrock today. Of course we are. What else do we ever do? Well, we do other things, and I was considering some other alternatives. I was thinking I don't really know what to do on TB, and then I remembered what I need to do on TB. So we're going to do the thing on TB, which it might have already told you on the scrolly text. I don't know. We'll find out. Cool. Yeah. Tell me the things. My Christmas was pretty good. I really enjoyed Christmas Day. Spent it with the family, extended family, so lots of people there. We had my nephew there who's 3 years old. So obviously last year he was 2 and it didn't mean anything to him. He just liked the wrapping paper and shiny things. But this year it was all about, oh yeah, he knew what was going on. It was great. It's just to see that face light up with the excitement. And he was just happy all day long. I mean, he's a happy toddler as toddlers go anyway. He's a pretty cheerful soul. And he was just a delight to be with all day. So, yeah, that was lovely. As well as the rest of the family as well. But, yeah, it's got to be about a 3-year-old, right? It's got to be about a 3-year-old. Lawful says, the temperature changed from a 25 plus Celsius last week, currently 8 Celsius, with a wind chill of 0 Celsius. That does sound cold. Beginning at the best age for kids enjoying Christmas. Absolutely right. It's magical at that age. It really is. Let me find out what we're doing here. I think we're not far off. I think we're about 5 degrees. Alexa, what's the temperature? 5 degrees. 5 degrees at the moment, but it's fairly stable. So I think it kind of went up to 6 or 7 today. And tonight it's going to be down at 4 degrees, so it's not changing much, but it's 5 degrees today. I went out for a run today, just in my t-shirt, because I knew that by the time I got going I'd get really hot. But when I first went out, just in 5 degrees, just wearing a t-shirt, yeah, that didn't feel good. It felt good at the end of it, but not at the beginning. Right, should we play some Minecraft? I guess we should. Let me join the server and hit the right button. Yay, that worked. All there. Good to know it still works. We shall actually join the server in a minute. But yeah, one other thing I was happy about is I finally got my my Truly Bedrock video out. So I have been saying I haven't released one since August, and that's not true. I did release one in October, but it was my first video since October. So I seem to be doing the even months of the year every other month at the moment, which I used to do one video a month at least, and I've kind of gone to every other month, which I suppose is not too bad. It's a schedule of sorts, but hopefully I'll do a bit better than that. We'll get things going. I seem to have a whole load of netherrack. Oh yeah, I did go. I went netherrack mining. We did that at the end of stream last time, but did I carry on? No, I didn't carry on. So this is just from last stream. I must have not logged on since then, other than to do some stuff on the video, I guess. I'm waiting till the wind dies down before I dare go outside to put out the bin. That's not cold. Just put a coat on, you'll be fine. Right, there we go. And thanks for popping the link in, Lawful. That's great. Right, we are... Actually, I don't want to go up there. We want to go down, don't we? We want to go down to our storage, so might as well go down this way and then down this way, and then we'll be in exactly the right place. Otherwise, we'd have to kind of fly and float down into the cages. For an old man used to 35 degrees, no, I think it's chilly. Yeah, no, fair enough. That does make sense. I mean, I could just dump a whole load of stuff in here, but these guys have got. Well, actually, I can't dump any stuff in there. Look at it; it's completely full. So, where is my nether? There's my nether stuff. I still haven't put the pack on. Let me see if I can do that, because that will. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it first of all. Bear with. I'm just gonna. I keep forgetting I haven't. I should have done this before stream. I should have done this another time. But let's go and find the pack first. Actually, I think it is on my Minecraft. I just haven't activated it. Let's see if that's true, shall we? So settings, all the way down here. Global resources, my packs. Aliens UI pack isn't working at the moment. The hide player armor one works. That's my main resource pack, which should work. And easy item dump is the one that I'm talking about. So we've got all of those on. Get back in, truly bedrock, and join. And hopefully we'll be able to shove stuff into our chests a little bit quicker and easier. As far as Christmas, spent the day with my daughter cooking and visiting. Nice. Okay, so now we go in there. Oh yeah, look, we've got the buttons now. So I can move all the netherrack in one go and all the quartz in one go. I guess I'm putting blackstone in there too. That's my first bit of blackstone. But we do have a separate place for gravel. Goes in there. I don't have a lot of gravel, considering you normally end up with loads of gravel by this point in the season. I suppose I used a lot of it for concrete, didn't I? Right, do you guys need any help? You've got a bucket. The buckets go up in tools, up in there. You should be able to. There's no empty buckets in there. Did I take them all out? Well, in that case, there you go. It'll go in there now. I'll help you out with that one. There we go. I'll hold one empty bucket for you. And what have you got? You've got podzol. Needs to go in dirt. Oh, the dirt is full. But I do have more dirt up here. So I'll put some podzol in there as well. That's probably why these guys are struggling. They've probably been doing that for days. I'll take all your podzol. It's fine. Give me all your podzol. Got more as well. I'll put a stack of it away for you. Save them a trip. There we go. Yeah, it's just all podzol, isn't it? And buckets. Right, they should be okay now. They should be able to find places for the podzol and buckets. This is good. Right, but sorry, I'm getting distracted. Wasn't the quartz for someone else? You speak the truth. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. There we go. It's so weird. That's what the armor pack does. Is it squishes my hair down. It's really weird. Maybe I should take the armor pack off because it's weird. Yes, the quartz was for Jade. I don't know if she still needs it. Shall we take some back with us? Where's my nether and end? Yeah, we will take nearly all the quartz with us because I've got no need for it now. I think. I'll leave a bit in there just so that if we get any more, it gets sorted into the right place. Odd with a hairnet. Yeah, it does look really odd. And we will grab a chest out of here because I've got more chests than I need. And we will grab a sign. Oh, I'm down to the last one of those. We'll use a bamboo sign because I seem to have lots of those in there. We'll go and see Jade. I've also got other stuff in here. Any of those empty? That's empty. Did that. Right, I'll put my helmet back on because I will forget. But yeah, it means any time I go into third person mode, then you'll see me with very flat hair. Weird. It's very weird. Here we go. I'll pop up here. I mean, she wants the quartz blocks. So we could block it up, but I'll just give her the actual nether quartz for a bit. I'm going the lazy way, as I so often do. Just run off the building and Geronimo! There we go. pop foot it over to Jade's base. Straight ahead, past everything else. Past the mountain, just follow the railway line. We should get there without needing a single rocket. We need some rockets coming back though. And the chunks are not loading for us. Evidently Jade is not streaming at the moment. Here we go. That's what we're after. So this is Jade's mansion that she is busy building. Looks like she needs a lot of bricks as well. I could help her out there. I've now got more bricks than I need. And have a look around, shall we? This is the Lancaster room. Very posh. I'm never allowed to show this stuff. I guess I am. Because I'm lots presumably jetsam. Wait, well, I've got phantoms in. That's very interesting. I don't know what's going on there. Oh look, here's some of the quartz in use. There's a bit more quartz up there. Oh, look at the quartz. It's full of ceiling. Oh, the ceiling. What room is this? The dining hall. Okay. Not the dining hall. The dining hall. And the site of Jade's future house. Well, no longer the site of. I mean, this is a really nice house. I really love the big oak planks and all the rest of it. Right, where should we plonk our wares? Where is she in the middle of building, do we think? Looks like this floor hasn't been finished yet. And maybe the ceiling hasn't either. So we'll pop this in here. With all our quartz. It's not a lot, but we could come and we can add some more. We could go and see our villagers and get Jade, happy, Wix, mess, love from Blood. There we go. Might make things awkward. I do have rockets, so we go. Jade's trying to be. I don't know if she's still trying to do it actually. At the beginning of the season, Jade set out to be this kind of nasty, not evil character. Evil's going too far. So it's not like evil Jessie. If you remember when Jessie B kind of had her evil alter ego. But a kind of disgruntled, unhappy Jade was meant to be her persona this season. And yeah, a bit kind of annoyed with everybody. And yeah, a bit mischievous and stuff as well. But yeah, so giving her, she's meant to kind of not like us all, which makes it all the more fun when I go and give her something that says love from Claude. It's really nice. Let me down, let me down. So basically Zloy. I guess so. Yeah, I mean you can't out Zloy though. I'm just wondering, do I have any more? No. Do I have any more quartz here? Where would I put it? I would have put that in a nether box where we just were looking, hidden behind the. Oh yeah, look, I do have some blocks, but not very much. Not very much. We could go and see our villagers and get more. So there's more brick. Even more bricks. Oh yeah, this is not even connected to the bits, is it? Let's sort that out. You're all in the way, guys. This is the problem with oh, I don't even have the don't have the things for it. That'd be why. But let's make some. I've got plenty of iron in here, and I've got plenty of chests in here. By things, of course. You know what I mean. Hoppers. Yeah, then. And then. Sorry, here we go. Ding ding. It's just my incredibly lazy way of unloading my shulker boxes. They will now get unloaded into here eventually. It'll trickle down and get sorted out. Possibly not by the end of the season, but you know, we'll see. Let's put that back in there, and these back in there. And oh no, chests. Chests. There we go. Right, what I do want to be doing though is I want to be getting some deep slate, specifically cobbled deep slate. So we've got plenty of deep slate varieties here. But I'm just gonna get actually, or maybe do I want the normal stuff? How much of the normal stuff have I got? Not very much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with cobbled. There we go. I'll leave it at that for now. We can always come and get some more. I think I've got a shulker of it somewhere. Or maybe I donated that to someone. Not a shulker in the box, is there? Or in that one? Wait, why is that in the wrong place? That would have been a disaster. I'm sure I had a shulker of deep slate at some point, but maybe I have got rid of that. Or maybe I gave it to someone. Probably gave it to someone. So what I want to do today is work on the roads around the base. In fact, I'm going to say that again in a minute. Zloy, whose name actually means evil, does it? Does it really? I didn't know Zloy meant anything. Is it Russian for evil? Ah, I did not know that. Every day's a school day. Love it. Love learning things. I really should have looked that up at some point. You would have thought after all these years I would have realised that. Okay. I kind of feel bad for calling him Zloy now, but what else would I call him? Yeah, we're gonna record a little snippet. But we will do that as we float down. I think we'll do one of those. So I'm going to do my peace camera. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my helmet off again. And open my eyes. There we go. That also helps. Right. I'll take my shield out as well. There we go. I don't know how much of this I'm going to use, and I'll probably do my voiceover over it, but yeah, no, we'll go for it. Hey, welcome back to Truly Bedrock, where in the last episode we were making all the houses and buildings that are going to go in our base. So we have got our walls and our roofs all in place, and these buildings are beginning to look great. So now what I want to do is work on the things that are going to go between them. And specifically, we've got these blocks around here of these deep slate bricks, and they indicate where our roads are going to go between the houses. And so what I want to be working on today is, well, making those roads. There you go, that's what we're doing today. I don't know how much of it is going to be in the video, but we'll do some. So we'll go back over here again. So I'm going to start at this end where our bridge is going to be that comes across from here. We'll basically get rid of our markers that are showing where the roads are going to go, and we will dig up the ground that they have been on. And we're going to just replace that with cobbled deep slate to begin with, and we then might come through and texture the roads to look a bit better. But for now, we're just going to make some paths that are just made of cobbled deep slate. So, well, just like this, really. I haven't really worked out how wide any of these need to be, but we'll figure that out and try and make it look a little bit more even later on. And I'm thinking I'm just going to make these almost more of a path than a road. So I'm not thinking I'm going to put pavements or sidewalks or footways or whatever you call them in your country. I'll just have kind of tarmac road, basically a cobbled deep slate road going around the place. And we'll see what that looks like, and then if we want to add to it later, we can. Okay. What I need to remember to do when I'm doing any of those for the videos is to actually stop recording. So many of the time we go, oh yeah, I'm just going to record a clip on stream, and then I leave it recording and I forget to turn it off. So I have turned it off. We're not recording right now. And actually at this point I need to be going down because the terrain goes down. So all this stuff I just placed, I'm going to unplace. You love the YouTube voice. Yeah, I mean, should I it sounds weird actually. You probably notice it on the if you watch the latest video, you will notice that my voice. You'll be able to tell the difference between my voice on the video, where I'm just commentating on what's going on, and when I've done it live on stream. You can hear the difference. So even that voice doesn't sound like my actual YouTube voice. In fact, my actual YouTube voice is probably closer to my normal streaming voice. So I don't know why I'm doing that different voice when I'm doing it. So I'm just clearing the space along here and blah 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 blah. See, that's how I should do it. I did record that, but I'm not going to use that because I'm not going to include the erms and the blah blah blahs. So it's a strange thing. It's quite disconcerting doing a stream and a recording at the same time. It's something some of the other TV members have got down to a T. I mean, if you watch Silent Whisper's videos, certainly his Truly Bedrock ones, not that he's making loads at the moment, but if you watch his Truly Bedrock videos from pretty much most of this season and the last season, then you can kind of tell through most of it that he is live streaming at the same time. And it's just really natural. It's just got it. Whereas, I guess it's like a lot of things. It feels natural once you've had enough practice. But I haven't had enough practice. We are definitely going to need to go and get more deep slate. And we might even have to go down and mine for it. Which is okay, because, you know, we might find some good stuff. So what I want to do is we want to swing this around this building here, and it's going around under that archway. It looks like we're going with a 3 wide road for the most part. Kind of gets a bit thin there, doesn't it? Oh look, I really am running out of stuff. I can put my things back on now. I want double. It's just around this curve. This looks a little bit, so that one there needs to be deep slate just to make the curve look a bit better, and then maybe that one needs to be grass block in there. That kind of makes the whole thing look a bit too thin, so I think we just want to bring that along like that a little bit. Kind of thickens up at that point, doesn't it? Let's do those. Yeah, there's something not quite right here, but I don't know which of these two corners it should go on. I'm going to say the one near the building. Like that. I think that's a better thickness. So it looks like we're going 3 by 3. 3 by 3. Just 3. Just 3. Just the number 3. It's like we're going 3 wide for the most part. We are going to have so much grass left over after this. But like I said, we can still widen it later on, should we wish to. Right, let's just get rid of these. Barge our way under the arch like that. Widen it a little bit. That kind of looks like the right width. Again, we can come through and mix in some other blocks. But I mean, the cobbled deep slate is actually quite a busy texture as it is, as it stands. So I don't want to make it too busy because it is just a road after all. It's not meant to particularly stand out. Awful Meteor's going to be right back. Just check the rest of the week, he says. It will be back up to 28 degrees on Friday. That is like summer temperature for us. Friday. That's next year. Can you believe it? We are on the cusp of a new year. I mean, of course you can believe it. It's been coming a long while, right? But doesn't it? Yeah, it always seems to creep up, doesn't it? Or you know it's coming, but you know, always seems to kind of take us by surprise when it does. Yeah, we've got all the blows. This bit's gonna be interesting. I don't really want to cut the corner off the square, so it's going to have to go out and round somehow. Do a bit of eating. Drink my tea as well, will I? Good tea. Even if I say so myself. Right. Although, is it beginning to taste a little bit scaly? Do I need to descale the kettle soon? Maybe I do. We're going to make the road come right up to the edge of the square. We are at that point. I think that kind of shape might be right. I really have run out of blocks for these. I should have picked up some shulkers. I do have some shulker blocks. Is there any space in this one? There is. Look at that. You can have all of that, and that, and that, and that, and that as well. There we go. That problem sorted. Gather it all up. Of course, what I should have done is turned all of this into slabs. Because even if I'm placing the full blocks, I would have had twice as much if I slabbed it. Why did I not do that? Let's go and do it now with the remains of what we've got. I think I've got a... there we go. Stone cutter over here, just in time to sleep as well. Check out all of Plod social links at linktree.plod. Linktree/plod. It says. See, I occasionally pay attention to what scrolling text says. I don't know why it's defaulting to another block. It used to default to slabs, didn't it? But it's give me the slabs. I suppose it's just the first thing that comes up. I'll do that one as well. Go on then. Right, and then I'll have to come back and dig up the rest of the road and convert all of that into slabs. Probably quicker than going finding a load more deep slate. And then, of course, being slabs, we can then hide some lighting underneath it too. Why did I not do that earlier? But I fell down a hole. In that case, we'll hide a little bit of lighting in there. I probably should pick up some more torches downstairs next. Right, there we go, like this. Oops. I mean, that's definitely too thin, right? There we go, and that one probably wants to be one of them. And just speed place the slabs all the way to the end, and we will be going over and round somehow, so we'll do that. Hey, there's a panda. I do want to make sure we're leaving some grass for things like the pandas to spawn on. Because it's fun just having pandas wandering around my base for no good reason. But where have you gone, panda? You're going to see my wheat fields. What sort of panda are you? You're a derpy, hung-out panda. Lovely. Yeah, this is not right here, is it? This is not right at all. That needs to be wider there. And I know I've just hidden the dirt block underneath, and that's fine by me. And this curve could be better. But we'll sort that out some other time. So for now, I want to... I'll just make it square. Is it going to come along here? So it's not going to be exactly square. But it kind of needs to be square to the square, if that makes any sense. Welcome back, Lawful. But I don't want the whole road to go around at a 90-degree angle. That would be silly. Because roads don't do that. So we need to make this a bit of a curve. Oops, and I need to be able to place blocks where I want them. That's not where I want it either. So I kind of want the outside to curve round, even if the inside is going flush. Brilliant. So we'll make it square and then we'll cut off the outside of the corner. I think that's the way to do it. This is actually going to come along, I mean, it's probably going to go right in front of here, so actually it's going to go all along this bit. So it needs to be basically coming along there, I think. So this is all road coming along here. Something like that maybe, to try and make the curve, and then we'll cut off this corner over here as well. That kind of looks sufficiently... Yeah, I think that kind of does the job. Maybe I do want one there. Okay, let's have another look. Yeah, that's alright. Let's get rid of these. Bring it all. This is where it goes. It's got a bit of a junction going along there, so we'll just go all the way along. Bit like that. With all the noises. You can't do it without the noises. You know me. It looks like we've got copper deep slate underneath here, so this is probably underneath there, I reckon. Yeah, look, it's all fake. It's all fake. Fake land already. Reclaimed, just where we flattened it out. Some time ago now. Back when we, well, when we did the flattening out, that'd be when we flattened it out. Yeah, it's 28 degrees in, I was going to say in December, but it'd be January, wouldn't it, on Friday? Still too hot. Well, it is for here. Might be okay for Texas. It's kind of interesting, actually. This is giving me an interesting dilemma. Well, I don't know if it's a dilemma as such. Yeah, that's not what I intended to do. Let's try and chin up here and not fall off. Yeah, this is going incredibly well. Incredibly well. I'm getting onto this block. That's where we go. So we've got the road coming along here, and it will kind of split, go that way and that way. But then that kind of gives us this kind of garden thing. This kind of, I don't know what shape you'd call that. Trapezium, I guess, almost. If you're going to stand in the way, you're going to be bothered. Yeah, so we'll have to work out what we're going to put in there, if anything. Unless we slab, we don't want to concrete the whole thing over. That would be Hey Paradise, put up a parking lot territory. Right, we'll get the road coming along here now. We know it needs to come along this side at some point, but it also needs to go and meet the doors, I think. So we'll try and get it up to the point where it's going right up to the entrance of the house. I keep calling them all houses. They're not necessarily houses, they're just buildings. But you know, house kind of works. And then what I'd like to do is bend this round the same way I bent it around the other Nice reference to that song. Hey. So what we do is we come in 2 blocks and then we just go diagonally out. So that's good to know. We'll just want to... I was going to try and make a verb out of the word symmetry. We want to symmetrize it. Not a word at all. We're symmetrizing. I've decided that's a thing. We're making it symmetrical, which is now symmetrizing. What did I say? Yeah. That's how language evolves, right? But we don't want to kind of turn this too quickly because it needs to go along here as well. And also it's going to go off that way, so it doesn't. We don't need to worry about it. Kind of, because it's going to go up here somewhere as well. Kind of need to work out that turn too. There. Just fill this in for now. We're not going that way yet, but if we just get the bend in place, kind of at the junction, so we know what we're doing. Get it to go up to this building, which is the only building with stuff in it at the moment. Everything else is empty. There we go. So that's going off that way. That goes off there, and that's going to go off around here, but it still needs to kind of come along a bit more. And ideally we want it to come straight past here. Particularly that block up, it's not going to affect the vine, is it? No. But then we're going through there as well. Maybe that... So that block kind of made it look good coming over from here. Some of it's going to come over from this way, I think. So if I do something like that, but as soon as we hit that door, we can start moving away. Sort of like that under the bed. But that means this is where a path is going to go along. A road, I should say, rather than a path. I mean, I did say that if you get in the way, you get slaughtered. I don't want to get rid of the stuff I've put there, though. Kind of semi-landscaping. So we will make this curve a little bit. Which means this is going to come along like that. Let's replace that torch. Place that there before I fall down it. You're right there. If I kill you, will you give me a head? I quite like panda heads. I'm not killing pandas on stream. No. Not that much of a monster. I'll just wait till everyone be right back, and then that'll be fine. The symmetrization of roads, yeah, definitely a thing. Definitely not making words up live on stream. No, not making it up as I go along. Definitely not. Vine's a bit keen, isn't it? Get these ones in. Oh, not like that, Plod. I'll sleep in the bed and then break it. Because that's how we roll. Poor bed. It's an inanimate object. Why am I giving sympathy to it? And this needs to be wider. We'll make it diagonal along that way. But we don't want to cut off this again. Okay, let's get these things out of the way. Whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, we kind of, if we come along here too prematurely, do you think? Come along here a little bit too soon, because we're kind of on course to cut that off. But if we go bung 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 like that, bung 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 being a technical term, we'll kind of leave it like that. Maybe this one should be like that. Well, and then we're heading off in that direction towards that door there, apparently. But we are meant to be joining up with the rest of the road, so this kind of, that diagonal bit probably then wants to just carry on sweeping round, I think is what we're aiming for. So I'm gonna have to basically carry on like that. Go diagonal, 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 until we're kind of happy that we're under the bridge. So it kind of, it's gonna, yeah, it's a bit wiggly, isn't it? So maybe it shouldn't be like that. Maybe it should be coming along here and just have a little bit that goes into that door, but otherwise comes along straight. But we don't mind it wiggling a little bit. Besides you, an Australian dog just followed me on Instagram. Excellent. Good to know. Yeah, I went on my my Instagram a little bit earlier and thought, oh, I'm not following all the people. Probably should be. So I did a little bit of following. And you were one of my victims. So actually, that's not going to get. This road isn't going to go that way. So we going to do that. It's going to be straight along here at this point. Take these off. That's. And then we're going to come along this way, I think. Something like that. Probably going to work, isn't it? Let's get some stuff. Oops, one way round. There we are. Put that in my bundle. Gives us a bit more space as well. And that can go in there too. You do know the dog. Well, there you go. And you know me, so that's fine. You know an Australian dog? I know you mod for an Australian streamer sometimes. I'm assuming those two things are related? I mean, obviously not directly related to the dog, as in related. That would be very weird. Although quite impressive if it's a streaming dog. Are you ever not modding, Lawful? You mod for many people. Must keep on lots of different time zones as well. Must keep you very busy, and your sleep schedule must be really weird, considering we all stream at odd times for you. We are out. We're out of blocks, but we also know that we're not really out of blocks because we've got all these that we should have turned into slabs. Should I go and get my beacon over here, because that would speed this up a little bit. Or I could just go and get some more deep slate. Yeah, I really should have turned all of these into slabs before we started. There's always something, right? There's always something you forget. And this was it. I might as well. I mean, it's just going to be quicker to break these, isn't it, than anything else. There we go. I should now have the stone cutter on me because we picked it up. All the slabs, please. There we go. Put all these back and no one will know that we did anything different. Apart from the fact, on those clips we did for the video, you could clearly see that we were placing blocks. And if anyone then comes back, they'll see that these are slabs. There's so many lies in our videos. We make it look like we're doing stuff, but then we're actually doing something so... That's not true. That isn't true. They are, for the most part, completely kosher. Genuine. Sometimes you have to involve a little bit of artistic license. Or, I mean, it's what editing's for, isn't it? I could do a little clip saying, oh, I've been placing blocks and I should have placed slabs instead, but it's not the most interesting thing to put in a video, is it? So, I will go and pick up the stone cutter. I think it's more useful to me in my inventory than it is just sitting there. There we go, so we've got all the way around here. Slabs are great for limiting resources you use and for lighting underneath. Exactly, you get a nice double whammy. So, we're making good progress. How are we doing? We're 7 minutes from adverts. So the next bit of road comes around this way and it kind of stops at this point because we don't know what to do with it. So we'll do a little bit of digging. We'll find our way to fizzle our road out. Kind of. You know the rule, you get in the way, you get slaughtered. I mean, might not have known the rule to be fair, but should have been listening to the stream earlier, shouldn't it? Yeah. Right. Go. For some reason I'm watching the wolf in the background. Hello. What you doing? I don't have any bones. I could offer you some meat. Oh, you are interested in it? Would you? I can't tame you. I can't actually give that to you. But you'll follow me around with it, or you just look like you want it. You can smell it, but you can't have it. I literally can't give it. Even if I drop it, you can't eat it. Quite a weird mechanic when you think about it. Aladrium joined the game. Hello. Hello. There we go. For some reason, when I open it up, my O of my wave doesn't take first time. There we go. We'll end the road there like that for now. And then we'll figure out, yeah, we might want to link it up and go over to JC's place. Or even over to GL's or something at some point, but I don't know. I don't know what other plans JC's got for that area, so not going to do much over there. Aladrium's gone again! It seems silly to have 2 blocks here just sitting there, doesn't it? Fill those in. Do you like it? Does it meet your approval? You can still smell that steak, can't you? That's why you're following me around. Okay, so we've got a road. It loops all the way around here now. This has been quick. Was that all the road that we wanted to do? Kind of links most of the buildings. We'll probably make it actually go up to some of the doorways. Because it doesn't quite reach all of them, but it kind of doesn't have to. Yeah, they might have some front gardens or something, so it might not go straight on.
Twitch adverts in 5 minutes.
There it is. And this bit, obviously, we're going to make a beautiful bridge. It's going to be great. I hope. I haven't designed it, but somehow it's got to go from here, which is here Y70 to over there, which is like Y63 or something. So so we need to work out whether we're taking. I think we need to basically step up over there, and have a level bridge. I don't really want to be dealing with a bridge that tilts down. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Yeah, I'm probably going to take a break soonish. But yeah, placing all this stuff did not take long, did it? Because this was my plan for the stream, placing roads. It's all I could think of. Once in the 70s, a highway in Wyoming just ended, transitioned to gravel dirt road. Said it was completed in a map I was using to navigate for my dad. Not my fault. Oh yeah, the tales of bad maps. Especially when people use, you know, obviously it became even a bigger thing with StatNav, didn't it? When people were using Google Maps, especially the early days of Google Maps, and said you could go down this road and it kind of, no, it's actually a dead end. I still see it happen now and then. There's a couple of roads near me they're just dead ends, and people drive along them thinking, oh, I've got this clever shortcut. No, you're gonna get stuck. Right, what I was gonna do is pop up onto our Ghast, which we do have some names for now. It could be Rick Ghastly. It could also be Ghastly, as in just Lee the Ghast. Ghastly was a suggestion, or I think someone suggested like Flat Face or something, which I'm not so sure about. Just snooze the adverts a minute. There we go. Going to hit the button and jump on board. Great. Well, we'll get down the tower a little bit. I've got to take my helmet off. I'm sorry. There we go. And then my eyes close for some reason every time we go into F5 mode as well. Let's just put the shield down. It's in the way. Don't really want to be holding my helmet, but I guess I am. That's better. Right, we're just going to have a little look. So we've got our road coming along there. That does go all the way round. Is that all the road planning we've done? Just basically a loop. And a little spur that goes up to the bridge, and then a dead end over towards JC's place. We haven't got anything going over to TF Brit's place, but we could make something that goes through or along or something. I guess that is that does kind of join up all the buildings in a way. Once they've got their paths going to the actual doors. So yeah, that's good. What I didn't really want to do was actually start work on the bridge itself, because I've got no design for it and I want to make it good. So maybe that's what I just spotted. There's a block over there. See that one there? That can't be right. It's not on the other side, is it? This is the advantage and also the disadvantage of Happy Ghasts. Is they let you see things, but are not quite right. Map makers figured by the time people used a map in that area, the highway would be completed. Ah, fair enough. So they didn't just leave it as under construction on the map. Because I mean, we used to have roads like that in the UK, or maps like that, I should say. But the map would say road under. It would have a little thing on it that said road under construction, due for completion by whatever date. So you'd get roads that were on the map, and you could see where it was going to go. But at least, yeah, it would be honest that it's not there at the time of the map building, even if it's just there's more wall on there needed as well, isn't there? Seeing all the mistakes now. Even if it's just you know, just a year or so. I mean, even if it's the same year that the map book was published in.
Twitch adverts in 5 minutes.
Still say it's not actually there yet. Happy Ghasts are a gift and a curse. They are. I don't know if you've been watching Mr. Beardstone's time lapses, but there's certainly a curse in some of his videos where he's got time lapse on. Are you actually docked properly? I think you are. Yes. Cool. Okay. Well, in case, what we're going to do, we had left Yellowstone Park and we were heading east to visit Mount Rushmore. Nice. All the big things. Right, I guess I need to go and empty my inventory again, but we'll do that after the break. And then maybe we'll pop into a creative world and have a little think about bridge designs. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Or maybe I'll come back from the break and say I'm going to stop stream. I don't know. I did say it might be a short one. But we'll take a break anyway, and we'll see what happens. So grab yourself a drink, have a little stretch, little move about, you know the things. And I'll see you in a bit. Hey, there we go. We're back already. The adverts are still going, but that's why we get people to subscribe, isn't it? So we're still here on the server. Actually, I didn't turn off just yet. But welcome back, everybody. It's just been watching the adverts. Yeah, just in case. Is my camera okay? Yeah, it is. Sorry. Not if I wave my hand in front of it like that, though, is it? What I was thinking is before we go and sort of try and design anything, we want to work out how long we want things to be and all the rest of it. And if we are going to build a bridge that kind of comes along here somewhere. Oh yeah, there was a witch in here somewhere. It is still there, good. What I'm very conscious of is we've got the railway line above us right here. So the beginning of this bridge is going to kind of start over here and If we're going to make a big suspension bridge, you can say it. But obviously, we don't want to build anything that's going to interfere with the railway line. But the road is going to go under the railway. But the other thing I wanted to make sure I know is how long this thing's going to be. So, so this comes up to here. That's 860, 859 on the x-axis. Called at 859. And our road over here is at 920, is it? Something like that, up the top here. Yeah, 920. So basically we've got 60 blocks, is that right? 60 block long bridge. Hey, there we go. And oh good, you put the heights in. So yeah, it's only 8 blocks difference actually, the height. That's not too bad, is it? Oh, he's deleted it. It's back again. Yeah, so roughly 860 to 920. So that's 60 blocks long, and it needs to go up. The elevation needs to go up 8 blocks. And obviously, roadway here is 3 blocks wide. And the roadway over there looks like it might be 4 blocks. This is weird. Half flying, half swimming. Yeah, this is 3 blocks there, and then it does this weird thing at the end for some reason. So we can call it 3 blocks, and we can line things up a bit better. So 3 blocks wide, 60 blocks long, and an elevation of 8, without going too high to muck about the railway line above us. Okay, good to know. Need to remember those numbers, but you've got them there in the stream chat, so they will be remembered forever. Right, let's go and upload some inventory, and then we'll pop into a creative world and see if we can do a little bit of bridge design. I mean, if we can make it so that the whole thing's on a slope, that might be fun. Let's wander down and see how our Popper Golems are getting on as well. There they are, merrily getting on with things. We'll pop straight into our more dirt box, get rid of our more dirt. I think everything in that blue box also wants to go in there, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is put the blue box against that, and I think that shulker box should be empty. I can go back in my ender chest. Is that one? That's not empty. Okay. I'll take that. Just to be helpful. There we are. And I've got a whole load of that stuff. Great. And anything else? Oh yeah, I can't put it in there. Put some junk in there, just because. Got any others that I've got space in? Yeah, that one. Oh no, don't want those going in there. Great. That can go in. And then I'll put my helmet and my shield back on. Just so that they're on for next time I log in. And let's go and make ourselves a creative world and see if we can. I might already have one. Yeah, that's where I was mucking about with my glow lichen farm. Trying to think of the words. The words are not coming easily tonight. Yeah, fairly quiet stream tonight, which I'm not surprised by. It's that time of year. People are doing other things, aren't they? They're not watching people stream. So that's fine. We'll still make some progress. So let's get ourselves just do some placeholding first. What would be a good little placeholder block? Yeah, we could use resin. I don't use resin much. Maybe I shouldn't use resin because maybe it's a good, lovely color. Maybe I should build a bridge out of resin. That would be fun. There is a resin shop that we can buy stuff from, so that might be fun. Let's just do smooth stone because I can count that. So we're saying it's 60 blocks long. So basically, if I take, oh yeah, of course that's not going to work in creative. Wait, hold on. Time times that day. Cheats are not enabled in this world. Well, they will be soon. Go and enable some cheats, shall we? Gonna make it always day. Oh, hold on. Yeah, enable cheats, make it always day. There we go. Save changes. Off we go. Hey. Right, so let's go make ourselves a bit of space. And we're going to go like this, but we want to kind of count. Oh, I don't have my coordinates on either, do I? How do you show coordinates? It'd be nice if it would just show coordinates, wouldn't it? Game. Is it a rule? Yeah, show coordinates. No, not false. Ooh. There they go. Lovely, lovely coordinates. Right, let's go to 0. You're going to tell me this is at 0, aren't you? Go 0 this way on the X. There we go. I don't care about the 27 blocks on the Z. So going to go along here till we get to 60. And I know I could use commands to place blocks, but call me old-fashioned. I've lost my chat now. Bring back the chat. There we go. I've had a Redstone Creative World for ages. It's only in preview now because Mojang doing to Xbox users what they recently did to PC players. Yeah, I mean, I do have a world that I could import probably from a previous version somewhere, but I just keep creating new flat worlds. I should probably keep just creating new stuff, but never mind. I'm doing this now. We want to go 8 blocks up at one end, so this end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next row, we'll do another one as well, because that should be an actual 8 blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that's 9 tall, because we're going to count this bottom one as 0. So basically, this is the ground level at my base, and this is the ground level at Spawn Town, and then that's the length that our bridge needs to be. So maybe we should slope it. Could be quite good fun, right? Basically, you want to do 60 divided by 8. Doesn't quite go, does it? What would that be? 64 or yeah, it's bang in the middle, isn't it? 64 or 56 are the nearest numbers. We could, yeah. So if we make it 64 long, then we just go up in 4 blocks in the center, work both ways. If I just did, yeah, 4 blocks from here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm just going to do, so the roadway, basically the top of the bridge is going to go along, going up, like this, I think. Is that going to be too high for, I think it's going to be too high. I think it wants to be more like 7 or 8. Actually, it wants to do 7.5, doesn't it? I'm going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will you use slabs for easy travel? That's a good point. Yeah, I will. So actually we can go up in smaller increments. Double the number of increments. So actually we're talking about going up 16 increments across Let's get some slabs in, shall we? Deep slate. Couple deep slate slab. There we go. I mean, go up 4 blocks halfway, but so go up 4 over here. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So that would be at basically 30. So there we go. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that gives us a better idea. And so we can do this further, can't we? Go 15. 15. There. Go up 2. And at 45, we'll go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Got a slab on there. Slabs on here. Three. Here. And that's probably actually going to be on the end there. Like that. Cool. So actually, so now we know that across 15 blocks, we want to go up basically 3, which is a bit easier because that's like 5 at a time, isn't it? So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not quite right because we're going up half a slab. So if we want to kind of go up 2.5, so we did kind of 3, then 2. Then another 3, 2, 3, and a 2. Then the next one would be 1, 2, 3. That almost works. That sort of thing. That's kind of it, isn't it? So we can then say that's going to be a 2. Next one is a 3. 3. And up 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we've already gone up too high. So actually, I think we've got a rounding error somewhere, haven't we? Where we're kind of carrying a 1 because that was longer than we. If I make that 3 there. And keep them being 3, that makes it kind of easier. I'm giving up on the maths because just going to do trial and error. This. That's already at that level, isn't it? We could make that longer. Or we could make some of these. Maybe just go 3 at a time. Might be better to just make 64 blocks long and adjust landings in the TB world. Yeah, exactly. What if we just went along, basically went along 3 blocks all the time? Just remove my stilts. We'll leave the roadway guidance bits in there. So this is a road coming along from the village, and we'll just make it go 3 every time. 1, 2, 3, like that. This for now. Oh, I probably should have kept my bits in because now I can't work out which bits. So that's 1 load is halfway. It's at 15. 15 was kind of the right height, wasn't it? If we wanted that to be there. Which it kind of is. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Just go 3 all the time. I like that. Get rid of these. Nice and chilled, this. I like it. We might not even end up using this, but it's kind of fun to work stuff out. Yeah, we've kind of again hit the midpoint sooner than we expected, rather than later. Maybe they should all be 4 blocks. I don't know. But the same thing applies. If it's too short, it doesn't really matter because we can adjust that at the other end as well. And if you don't use it now, you will have to use it elsewhere. Oh, it's like that, is it? Is that the rule? Anything you do in creative, you must use in survival at some point. You're not allowed to throw anything away. So if we just keep going up 3 at a time. What I should be doing in theory is going across to Java Edition and using the Axiom mod, and it would do all of this for me. Basically just draw a line and it would place all the blocks for me. And this is even if our roadway is going to be a ramp. Which I suppose it is. It kind of works, doesn't it? I mean, again, we're already going to be well above our height. So I think our bridge might be shorter. But that's okay, because we can extend the roadway at one end or the other, or both ends. Or maybe we just need to make it 4 blocks at a time. Because like, we're definitely going above. We're a block higher than we wanted to be at this point. So it'll be 2 or 3 blocks higher over there. I'll leave that underneath bit in for now. There we go, I'd have to divide it into 3. But yeah, we've come up 2 blocks higher than we wanted to be. So at kind of this level, we're actually saying the bridge is then 8 blocks shorter, which is alright. We could do that. If you don't use it now, you will have it to use elsewhere. That says a different thing to what I read first time. Yes. I will have it if I want to use it elsewhere. I don't have to use it. Yes. Quite right. I mean, so that's in theory the easy bit done. What we also know is the roadway is kind of above our heads over here somewhere, so we could extend the bridge, the roadway along, the path along the village path. I mean, the railway is above our heads over here, so we could extend the road along and then do the bridge. Might be a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking, can we do something clever with resin? Got resin bricks. But they're a very bright orange, and I like the bright colour. If we get back to... And that's 15. Go 30 here, which is kind of our midpoint. Although, is it anymore? Because we're now... Saying we're just going to stop 8 blocks shorter. Basically going to stop there and take... That's just 6 blocks short, isn't it? So we're going to say... Actually, that's end of a bridge there. I'm just going to make the whole thing a bit shorter. So yeah, it is now 55 blocks long. So kind of annoying. I was hoping it'd divide by 3. And it almost does, but it doesn't. So the midpoint of 55 would be 23 pretty much. And then what would the midpoint of 23 be? That would be 11 and a half? Like 12-ish. 12. I'm trying to think, basically, do we want to go kind of suspension bridge type thing? Do we want... We could actually... We could use my bricks again, well, like my normal bricks, because I've got so many of them, and just make it a big arched bridge thing that goes along with the railway at the other end. But these arches over here would be pretty high up. Yeah, why not stick to the brick thing? Because frankly, it's easier to make arches with bricks than it is to make a decent looking suspension bridge, I think. You could start building it from the high point end of the bridge when it reaches the water and then extend the paths to meet. Yeah, I could. So I'm just trying to think, do we want a suspension bridge? Do we want those kind of iron? I'm trying to think what the... Oh, I can imagine the bridges in my head, but I don't know what they're all called. Like, basically, before they had suspension bridges, they had these kind of things that they made out of iron with these girder patterns that went along. I was thinking we could do something like that out of copper. Actually, yeah, maybe that is what we want to do. Maybe I will stick... I mean, it is very bright, isn't it, the resin? That's not really the midpoint over there, is it? I suppose it could be. No, I've completely calculated that one. Oh, it's partly because we've got the extra blocks on this end now. If I take those off. I mean, I could just count the sections now, couldn't I? That would be easier. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 steps. Okay, that's annoying because it's a even number. But basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's actually the halfway point there. Like a bridge with trusses. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. These are so bright. I don't know if I'm actually going to make it out of amber resin. I'm just having fun with the idea of it today. I think we might just use our normal bricks. Does look cool. So, which is number 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the kind of the waterways are there. Oh wait, but we could do thirds, couldn't we? I was thinking thirds before. So that would mean we do it at the 6th and the 12th. Oh no, not quite. Yeah, no, it would be, yeah, 6, 12, 18, yes. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I do know roughly what I'm thinking. I'm just finding it really hard to articulate. Right. We're not gonna have a tower in the middle. We're gonna go for the 6th one of these along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one there. And then the 6th one from the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one there. Oops. Fly. Take this down. Yeah, that kind of thing. Bring that up to the same height. What height is that? So if I do moment, bring that all the way along there. It's a very bright orange. Love it. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking we want to make some oval shapes. What I wanted to do. It's quite a short bridge in a way, but I did break one here, didn't I? But I'm going to put it back in. Actually, I probably want them all to be that height, at least. So that's about 11. 8, wasn't it? Yeah. 9, 10, 11. These horizontal bits are just kind of guidance for the moment. That goes there. Now probably be even higher when we actually do it. Bring this all the way along here. Kind of the overall height of our bridge. Like so. Something like that. 2, 3. This looks absolutely awful, but you gotta trust the method. I don't know if I trust the method, but I'm asking you to. That's it. Okay, then what I'm thinking I want to do. Copper. Chiseled copper, why not? Don't have to worry about expense in creative. If I do just one of these on all of them. So I'm thinking I want to make basically an oval shape that comes out from there. So the midpoint of that will be about there. And if that kind of comes up to there. So we're kind of going maybe a few blocks that way, a few blocks that way, same on top. Something maybe like that. Do have copper slabs. I was wondering. mean, maybe all of these should be just kind of ordinary proper things as well. So it all looks the same.
Mr. Balrog has joined the stream on Twitch.
Hey Balrog, how you doing? How's your Christmas? Tried to turn on a virtual fireplace on Netflix earlier, but it didn't work. Realised I forgot to put the log in. Nice. Oh dear. That was terrible even by my standards. Thanks, Lawful.
Blurb has joined the stream on Twitch.
Let's pop Slabbage around there as well. Again, Slabbage being a technical term. Welcome in, Balrog. You joined me in a creative world, which is not something you often find me streaming. But we're trying to design a bit of a bridge. Well, I say a bit. We're trying to design a whole bridge. Now, would it look it would look weird if the road, if we had these coming along here like this, and then the roadway was tilting downwards. So that has one of them underneath. Look, it's aging already. Maybe I should have just used the. How many of those did we have? Oh, it's that, and it's 3 under the.
I found it is the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay.
I love that quote. I need to watch those films again. It's ages since I've watched Lord of the Rings. Good to have a blurb. Is that your blurb? That's your walk on, is it? Cool. That's a good one. I like that. Right. So that comes. Yeah. Like this. And like that with slabs. Top and bottom. Like that. Then 2 more. And a slab there. And then I'm getting it 3 along here. And then a slab there and a slab there. Something like that. I think that's symmetrical at least. So if you imagine 3 of those going along, obviously on both sides. That's the kind of thing I had in mind. Something along those lines without all the weird orange stuff. I don't know, would that look sufficiently bridgy? And then these, if I remember rightly, just put some bars or something in. They kind of have. They're not bars all the way along though. Maybe they kind of like that. I think they're diagonal on the real bridges. So this makes it look more like a suspension bridge again, doesn't it? If we do something like this. But maybe that's okay. Oops. I mean, this is kind of why I'm thinking it might be better if the roadway is straight and we build up to it at some point, but kind of looks weird because the spacing isn't right, is it? Oh, we haven't done the one on the end yet. Yeah, ideally you want these 2 center bars to be where these slabs are. But I think that might be difficult. I mean, we can do it, but what we'd have to do is kind of echo this out here. And then sort of put the bars in the middle like that. We'd have to do something along those lines. Weird blocks disappearing and like put the bars in the middle like that. but then that would make the bridge really thick. So I don't think we want to do anything like that. So almost sounded. Sorry, hold on. I need to read. I got my daughter a gel nail kit for Christmas, and she was doing my wife's nails. It took ages, so we managed to watch all the Hobbit music. I can't speak. All the Hobbit movies while she got her nails done. That's like 9 hours. Is it like those movies are like 3 hours long each, something like that? That's a lot of nail time. That's like an hour per nail, almost. So all my sound alerts, walk-ons, and alarm sounds are played through. My daughter went, so that's where you got all of those sounds. Yeah, nice. But you had a captive audience. Yeah, absolutely. They couldn't not watch it, I suppose, if it was on, and that's what was going on. She was meticulous. Took almost an hour per nail. Wow. I hope the result was good. I guess it must have been. I'm now thinking. I like that. I'm thinking it's not there yet. It's not quite right, but it is the basis of what I want to do. Something like this for the bridge. I might have to. I think it would look silly if we used a resin. So we would use actual brick pillars, because it goes better with the copper, although the copper is going to age. And actually, we probably would let the copper age, because it would yeah, I think that'd look pretty cool. So if we had 3 of them going along there, 3 obviously on the other side. I mean, I guess the next one we could just do at a lower level. Then you wouldn't really want one that's all the way down here at ground level, would you? But yeah, I am thinking maybe we'll make the roadway level, and then we'll have to make some way up to it at the other end. Lots of intricate details. Yeah. I can imagine, like little stars and what did you do? Like little pictures and things, little things that she added on. I hope your wife liked the end result, because it could have been interesting otherwise. Yeah, I think that could work. Let me see if I can find a kind of bridge that I'm thinking of. Show you the kind of see if we think we're on the right kind of lines. Not that one. Those are weird. I'm just trying to find the right. There you go, that's probably a good example. We will save that one to a place where I can share it with you. Won't be long. Where's my streaming folder? Streaming, there it is. Images. Oh, it's not. That'd be annoying. Okay, we can do this. I'm going to add it in here. Sorry, we're nearly there. We'll do this. I'm just going to find it. Hasn't gone where I hoped it would. Sorry. We'll find it. Here it is. Okay, there you go. That should
Eric_Bannister has joined the stream on Twitch.
So this is along the coast in Plymouth. This is the Royal Albert Bridge, which is it goes over the River Tamar. It's also known as the Tamar Rail Bridge. So that's the kind of thing I was thinking. Obviously, it's made by Brunel. Hey Eric, how you doing? Oh, thank goodness Eric's here, says Plopplebot, to entertain chat because Pod's terrible at doing that, apparently. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing I was thinking of, that kind of structure, and maybe it's only got 2 spans actually, and then the rest is kind of this kind of just pillars, brick pillars. So that's one idea, and that's why I was kind of going for these kind of oval shapes. And they support, so actually the roadway gets carried underneath it. So if I get out of there and back into Minecraft, we would have the roadway coming along at sort of this level here. And then I guess there'd be something supporting it. Yeah, it'd have to be a block further down at least. How are you doing, Eric? How's your holiday festive season been going? Do something like that, and then we can. Again, we don't actually want them to link up to each other, do we? I mean, I guess what we could do if we get some acacia fence. We could alternate them, because then that would do you that kind of effect. That could kind of work. Obviously, if you take that slab away, we can then put the block. Oh no, it's then going to connect to that. That's the only problem with that, is if you want it sort of every block. From a distance, that might be alright, something like that. In fact, probably the acacia fence looks better than the copper blocks, but they won't age in the same way. So then we just have our roadway being carried along underneath the bridge. No, it's an idea, isn't it? We're getting. I think we're getting somewhere with this, but we're not quite there yet. Sheep seem to like it. Yeah, I'm not sure I like the idea of the roadway being a ramp all the way along. I think it makes more sense to have it kind of carried at this level, 2 spans, and then some way up to it, and maybe up further. So if we look at the bridge again. Oh, wrong thing. So this bit kind of needs to be flat. I don't know if you can see where my cursor is, but the actual bridge, the span of the bridge itself, needs to be flat. But the bits that are supported on the end by the brick pillars, we could make them inclined, couldn't we? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, my eyes are closed. In game, they always are. As soon as I go, it seems to do third party. But I'm gonna do this. Okay, doesn't work that time. Normally closes my eyes. But I don't know about you. I've kind of run out of steam. I think you can probably tell. So I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for being here today, and thanks for being here all year long, as it's been kind of saying along here somewhere. Yeah, 2025 has been an interesting year for me in real life. It hasn't ended in real life in the way I hoped it would, and I will be able to say more about that. Right, DB, is he? Oh, good, he's streaming again. I was glad you mentioned that. Yeah, I'll mention more in the new year about what's been going on. We're nearly in a position where I can actually say it. I want to say it, but I'm not allowed to say it just yet. But a few more days, so maybe next Monday's stream I'll be able to tell you exactly what's going on. It's not quite public yet, but it's very, very nearly public. And yes, DB is streaming again. If you follow him on Instagram, you'll have seen that he's got his setup all set up. And I think he's been streaming for the last 2 days in a row, and this will be his 3rd stream in a row. So we are going to go and CDB. We're going to CDB. I can't speak. But first of all, if you're watching on YouTube,